windows bulletproof. The slip not fixing rope to noose to the gravestone grinder of cold steel. The passion that blinds me so I feel you. And the gold that flows through our veins, blows through our tunnels and rattles our chains. And they all fall down.
How you doing? I'm Byron Smashfield. I train out of Extreme Couture in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been fighting for, well, what is technically, I guess, 5 years, but in all reality, I took a short hiatus, and I would really measure that down to about maybe 2 years in all reality. The type of fighter I am, I like to consider myself a mixed martial artist. And I know everybody says, oh, that's lame, you have to have one style, it's better than the other, but I've always looked at the way that Bruce Lee made his statements, you know, when he said, be like water. Water is formless and shapeless. You know, so it's not about being a Muay Thai fighter because everything I do is for MMA. You know, I don't do Muay Thai to do Muay Thai. I do Muay Thai as it translates to MMA. Wrestling as it translates to MMA. Jiu-Jitsu as it translates to MMA. So I like to look at myself as a mixed martial artist. Craziest fight I've ever been in. That would be my first fight for another organization. I fought against Justin Rote. It was in 2008. It was the first all-amateur event in Las Vegas. I was literally knocked out 8 seconds into that fight. However, I got to the back, they're taking off my hand wraps, and I'm like, Coach, I'm sorry. And my coach at that time, Brett Valentine, looks at me and he says, what are you sorry for? You won. I was like, I won? How? He's like, you won in the 3rd round. You knocked him out. So there's 2.5 rounds there that I can't even account for, so I couldn't really tell you. That's why it's crazy to me, though, because somehow I managed to finish an entire fight that I thought I got knocked out in 8 seconds in. Man, it's been a killer journey. It's definitely already been amazing to this point, and I know there's so much more to go, so much more of a long road. Did really well in a nice fight against Justin Rote. Had a couple good wins that I rolled off, and then I had some personal issues that went on in my life, family type issues, to where I had a daughter, and it was either, I was told, you know, hey, it's your daughter or it's fighting. And being family oriented, you know, I thought to myself, the best thing for me to do and the right thing for me to do would be to go ahead and take care of the things I need to take care of with my daughter. And when things got better, I came back to fighting, and I came back with a vengeance. Came straight to Extreme Couture, and had a fight in June for LVMMA against Edwin Echeverria. And about 2 weeks before that fight, I actually got a phone call that mine and my brother Casey's mom had died. And that was obviously very earth-shattering for myself and for Casey. And everything in me told me that I had to, you know, with mom dying and things like that, I had to fight. So went into the cage, and, you know, everything was for mom. Everything was, you know, I had just seen my kids earlier that day too, and everything was for my mother though. And I walked in there and won that fight in 47 seconds. You know, the journey besides that, it's just been, there's always a test around the corner. There's always something that's happening, you know, when you're in this game. And that's why I feel like the journey to where I am right now has really developed my character. The reality is I love the competition. You know, I love the fact that it's like a chess match. In all reality, when you think about it, you're playing human chess, except the only difference is you don't just lose. The king just doesn't get knocked over at the end of the game. You could be knocked out, you could be submitted, or, you know, it could go to a decision, have a bad judge's decision, wink, wink. I predict a good fight. I predict me walking out of that cage as the new LVMMA lightweight champion.